Hello, 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 everyone who is not here yet. Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another open chat. I am your host, Tiffany Daniels, and we are having some technical difficulties, so bear with us if you don't mind. Here we go.
Is that better?
Yes, now I can hear you. There's Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Sorry about that last minute impromptu on Saturday, guys, but I just saw the movie and I'm like, ooh, I can do a review live.
Bless you. No, my sleeping pattern's a bit bleh. So I don't do the Halloweeny thing anyway.
There's Linda. Chloe is here.
Hi, Chloe. Hi, Jenny, my darling.
Hi, Chloe.
Your makeup looks impeccable today.
Thank you. Did I just really spend an hour on doing it at around about 3 o'clock this afternoon? Yes, I did.
And those cement shoes.
Hi, cement shoes.
Hello.
Hello.
Now you can see the ugly mug. It dawned on me, I laid on the bed like this, I look like Jabba the frigging Hutt.
I generally look like a catfish, so it's fine.
Oh, sorry, language at this time. I do apologise, Tiffany.
Oh, no, you're fine. I'm not monetized. Darth News has taught me if you're not monetized, you can get away with all kinds of things.
So I can swear I can swear like a sailor then.
And I know that because I just watch his channel. And since he's got demonetized, yeah.
They demonetized him.
Yeah, they demonetized him. No warning. Nothing. It's a bunch
I think I know who got involved with that one.
That's a bunch.
Well, it's not his fault that he calls AH a barn witch.
Well, no,
that's an insult to witches.
Still.
I know, I'm not over it. So Corey, he puts on a fake blonde wig over his Deadpool costume hat, and he puts on these barn witch claws, and then pretends like he's AH during different segments of his videos. It's hilarious.
I approve. Also, this is my bass guitar. I'm really sorry that no one's seen it in the past.
Ooh, shiny.
Pretty.
I've got an acoustic. I've yet to learn to play the damn thing, but there you go.
So I'm gonna have to steal it and hug it for a moment.
I play flute, which I would demonstrate to you if I still had my flute.
I also got violin. I've got bass. What don't I play actually?
I don't. My ex got my flute, my silver-plated flute that my mom spent months paying off when I was in high school, asshole.
Somebody stole it?
Yeah, he took that, all of my clothing except what I could fit into a bag, my books, my William Blake collection. I'm not still over it. I'm still not really over it.
See, things like, it's just a flute. It's not. It's something your mum worked blood, sweat, and tears for to get you. You know what I mean?
It wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap. And my mom was not the richest person in the world to get something pure silver-plated like that. And she worked her ass off to be able to afford it for me.
There's some go in this world. I just don't get it. I know we're on Hen's stream a bit back, and somebody's ex has come in, let themselves in her house while she were in, trashed her house. Tip contents that bin all over the floor. And you think, get on.
If anyone remembers the band Cottonmouth Kings, I have heard of them. I would probably know a song if I heard 5 seconds of it. Bong taking alcoholics, and I changed the words to bed crapping alcoholic. AH's theme song.
You're not wrong.
I think we all would love a rendition.
Definitely, Cement Shoes. We've got to have a rendition of that one.
Linda likes your bass. Her bass. Her base.
Base
is red and white. I did my call center for a single day before it was my weekend. Forgive me. And now she's jealous because of its color.
I call this my child because it's it helps me through a really tough time in my life. It's my favorite little thing. It's precious. It's near and dear to my heart.
And don't forget, folks, her name is not A.H. It is Turdinator Skidmarticus.
I actually just, before the stream, I just got news on that front, actually.
Yeah.
So I can't open the link because it's just a dead link because it's a freaking article. Anyway, but basically what the article said was in 2 weeks, the Australian government is going to have the evidence that she might be going to jail.
Yes, Australia. Yes, I know about that.
Somebody says she's banned. They won't let her in.
Oh, she is banned, but sorry,
Jenny. Sorry. No, go on, love.
She is banned, but because they are reopening the case on her because of what was said in the UK, they are gonna try her and try to get her thrown in jail for 14 years.
Wow! The see you next Tuesday is finally gone.
You'd be all like,
apparently the Australian prison.
Yeah, she made some comments about
uniform. It's apparently green. Oh yeah, it's green, the same as kiwi fruit.
Yeah, she sits there and she makes her little comments, and then what happens? Didn't nobody ever teach her in school that if you keep mouthing off, one day you're gonna mouth off the wrong person?
She's done that all her life, so are we really shocked?
Well, my brother has
really.
too, but even he's
Tuesday's going to prison.
Even my brother, and he's had his moments. Some special moments. Even he knows not to mouth off to the wrong people.
Even I do.
Oh, and here's Sean saying hello.
I also agree with his second comment. Wait, Age might be going to jail. How can the VA trial happen? Then
because America won't extradite its people. America does not extradite Americans to other countries to serve time. Never.
Well, the FBI is working with Australia, so you never really know.
Oh.
Who knows? If they pull it off, though, how many YouTubers are suddenly going to have Australian flags in the background?
Right?
All of us are fucking one.
I've got an uncle over there. I might just go over and visit.
Right?
And all of us are throwing tomatoes at AH.
No, kiwi fruit. She taunted the governor over there with kiwi fruit.
Like, seriously, Prime Minister, if you put this on pay-per-view, you could make so much money for your country.
Right?
I'm also going to say that, like, we're actually going to have an Australian day.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The flags will be flying. She's under investigation, but she's going to be prosecuted. She'll probably go there first court. I think they'll wait till after Virginia. Because I think they want to watch what's happening in Virginia. Because if she loses, which it sounds like she's going to Virginia. Bye, Snorlax.
Hi.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
More going for him.
Straight up dance a jig if that drunken heap of incontinence got booked, cooked, cuffed, and stuffed. He'd be the kind of person who probably still has a TiVo, and he would just like pause, rewind, play, pause, rewind. And who could blame him?
I could see that happening.
I would. God. Just saying, those sounds of those words, everybody be like, can you get some pictures pressed? Can you get some pictures? Or are you going to be like,
can we get fucking drunk? Can we hold a stream if she does go to prison?
We should have like a massive stream, like with Rob.
A victory stream. A victory stream.
With Ken and Zod and oh god, Zod will be smashed before you even got on the stream.
I'll be fucking smashed before we get on stream.
I would be wasted as fuck. Good luck getting a solid word out of me. I'll be laughing like an idiot.
We'll include PB, Jenny. PB will keep us all under control.
Good luck with that one when I'm drunk. Oy.
I'm gonna be an incompetent human being. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my gosh, I mean, like, Girl and Manson probably will too. Poor Manson, God.
I don't know about Manson.
I just want to hug Manson and be like, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, but they've been trying to cancel his ass since I was a kid. We're talking all the way back in the 90s. When he came to perform here, my poor ass, I was just trying to go home from work. And I had to sit there and go into the Irish bar. It was called Finnegan Wake. It's not here anymore. And I had to sit there and wait for 3 hours because they were all surrounding I won't dox myself for once, around the mosque. They were all surrounding it and blocking all the ways downtown for the buses to be able to get out. They've been trying to cancel that long.
We've got the Insulate Britain mob sitting in roads over here at minute. And all it does when you block roads and stop people going about the business is piss people off.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there because I don't want the FBI breaking down my door again.
You're like, my poor door, it can't take it. It can't take it anymore.
The door's having a nervous breakdown.
The door's sitting there and I can hear it breaking it.
Okay, so Captain Obvious, if you go all the way up to the very top, it's right up at top.
If not, Tiffany, you're gonna have to resend it.
Which I have. Can I do that without? Here, I bet I can. Yay! Okay. I am not as technically challenged as I thought.
This time.
Oh, shut it.
You love me, really, dear?
Now, I know it's not saying much, but I'm more technologically advanced than Deb.
Bless
I know
Johnny,
that's
he's not good with it, is he? You see, the trouble is he's a bit older than me, so we are a bit inept as oldies. Some of us.
I feel bad.
I don't know.
Oh.
My Greenie can run a social media, and she's getting near 90.
Yeah, well, she's obviously 90-year-old. Brain's running your family.
Cement shoes. They've been trying to crucify him since the year Cobain died. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. They've been trying to nail him. Let's see here. They tried to nail Columbine on him. I remember that.
I do.
Like, if there's any type of catastrophe at all, according to Christians, it's Manson's fault. Well, I mean, evangelicals, Catholics don't tend to comment about Manson at all. They have, like...
Right, here's the thing. We don't fuck with shit we don't know.
And for the love of God,
religion.
You can sit there and tell me all the hell that you want to, that all these women came forward. I'm like, you could have, like, half the state of Texas come forward and accuse him. That doesn't make accusations proof.
Well, we seen it with JD. I mean, you just took one woman, didn't it? Just one.
And then they got the whole world against him.
They did.
Like anything else is new, and I have a feeling that he probably thought that at some point. The world is against me. It must be Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I don't. You see, the thing is, we're getting older. I don't know. I mean, I think Johnny's stress and depression probably come from her, not the world in general. Because as you get older, you think, yeah, fuck them. Turn 50 and it's all bets are off.
50? My God. I've been looking back since my freaking 20s. Like, God, the stupid shit I got up to.
I've been looking through my fucking teen years and, like, yeah, no.
Oh, just wait till you hit 50, you'll love it.
I was looking at my entire life and I was like, who the fuck screwed up somewhere?
No, my 30s have been... So my whole entirety of my 30s is been turning my head to my mom and saying those dreaded words, damn it, you were right. Like, repeatedly.
Yeah, I've got to that point now with my kids where I open my mouth and my mother's coming out.
Oh, no, I'm very, very much there. I'm already there. I open my mouth and my mom from many years ago comes flying out of my mouth. A good majority of the time. Sometimes it's my dad. But a good majority of the time, it makes no coherent common sense, especially the medical shit. All that medical shit that AH tried to say he caused when I'm sitting there calling her on it, saying that would have been a compound fracture and you would no way in hell be able to move like that. That is straight up. That's coming straight. That's the part of me that I got from Mom. Oh, she would probably elaborate more into it. She's like, this would be the kind of bone structure you would have to have. Here's the x-ray.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, that kind of fracture, no, you would not be able to barely be able to move.
My ex is a microbiologist, so he's done a degree in applied biology. So he's like that.
My sister-in-law was one of those. She's a microbiologist. Sorry, go ahead, Chloe.
Mm-hmm. My partner trained to be a nurse, and he says there is no way physically, in any way, shape, or form, that any way, shape, or form those fractures would be like that on her.
Never been fractured. Where's their X-rays? Where's the medical reports? Bullshit. Yeah, JD's got X-rays. He's got medical reports.
For me, since I started calling her out on the shit, because of what I've been through, I'm just like, you wouldn't be able to move, bitch.
No.
Oh, no.
I pull muscles here, and I don't know why I do it. I think it's fibro. But I can't breathe, let alone prance about. No.
So this is about the Combine thing that they were trying to blame on Manson. 2 nerd shooters even said they wanted to kill people who pronounced espresso as espresso. They were loony as Andrea Yates. What I hated about Columbine, and still hate, and hate to this day, is every time there's a goddamn school shooting, they must be autistic. Every single time.
Right, what do they think of bloke that blew Pan Am 103 up then? Were he autistic and all? Remember Pan Am 103?
They said it with Columbine, Virginia Tech, Sandy Hook, the list goes on. They even speculated if the freaking Vegas shooter was autistic. Every time.
Everyone has to be autistic, apparently. Sarcasm.
You're a criminal. You're 14 times more likely to be a victim than a criminal if you're autistic. In Britain.
Gina, do you remember the attack on Westminster Bridge? Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying he's got mental health issues, didn't they?
Yeah.
Not that he radicalised nutcase. Not because he's Muslim, because he were a radicalised nutcase. Whichever faith. I mean, I'm a religious person. I believe in God. But I do not go around with nice and good.
Oh, you're freezing up.
No.
Alright, we have some newcomers here. Screams of Anubis, it's good to see you again.
Hi, Screams.
And here's Prumiel.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on that, but he's saying hi to Prumiel. Oh, that biggest shooter came from a whole family of freaks. His father and brother were comos.
Oh boy.
See, I find it interesting when people bring up people using the word freaks because a good majority of the time they refer to people like me, Jenny, Gina, and Chloe, all of us. They call us the freaks. Yet somehow we find our way into not shooting everyone at a school.
No,
Even,
think about mass murder a lot. I'm fine, I swear.
I mean, sometimes we may occasionally think, you know what this town needs? Especially if we're talking schools, if there were ever a school that I would like to see burned to the freaking ground, Judge
JRC.
Yep. If they ever said one of the students lost their head and started shooting all the staff, I'd be like, nobody blames them.
Mm-hmm. That was on them. That was called for. That was totally called for.
I'm like, that is called self-defense, and I will crowdfund for their lawyer.
No.
I'm not even kidding. I would.
We may have
Guys,
we have a
if
deal
that
with
happens again, I'm going to have to stay off because I don't know what it is. I'm hoping to be able to afford a laptop next week because this is driving me bananas.
I
this
got
was stolen from my mum. This one was stolen from my mum.
So it just gets, you know, when you're autistic and things don't work the way they should, and you want to give it flying lessons.
Oh, you lose your shit. Yeah. You lose your shit. You should see me over there when the freaking Cisco, that's the name of our phone system, goes in and out. Sometimes she's talking to Paul in the back there, and she can hear me. Fuck this fucking machine. Kill it with fire.
Sometimes you walk into the room.
Kill it with fire. I'll be like, what are we killing with fire? The computer. Not mine.
Oh dear me, I don't know. It's just this iPad's 4 years old. It's not really that old, but it's just not got a lot of power to it. Just bought a basic model where I could afford, you know.
I get that.
So, but I need a laptop for these streams, I think.
I realised that when I found out the phone was broken. So I was just like, yeah, a laptop. Because that's the only other thing that works besides my TV.
Mm.
And then there's my cheap ass. I just bought a Chromebook. I'm not going to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on something I know a Chromebook can do perfectly well.
You what, Jenna?
Mum's hand me down.
I spent $700 on my laptop just recently.
Good Lord.
They can go up to $2,000, some of them.
Oh God, yeah.
That's like
I
almost.
just wanted a good one.
You what,
That's
Jenna?
almost personal rent. Okay.
Correction, that is my that's my month's rent right there. That is my month's rent right there.
Yeah.
Cursing inanimate objects like Joe Pesci in a mob movie.
Yep.
Joe.
I'll thank
Get
cash machines. Does anybody else do that, or is it just me?
I can see it now.
Machine.
Am I funny, computer? Do I amuse you?
Am I a joke to you? Basically.
Oh, it's from Goodfellas. It's a famous scene with Joe Pesci. What? Like I'm a clown? Like I amuse you? And yeah.
Last time I saw Joe Pesci act were in one at Lethal Weapons.
Yeah, it's been a while. But you don't hear about him being in the poorhouse either, so me thinks he invested wisely and retired probably about around middle age.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else you don't see a lot. Oh God, what's his name? He's got bulgy eyes.
Oh. Ray Liotta? Oh, he's
Not
in
really
that.
Liotta. Oh, bloody hell. Tall, skinny. Middle-aged.
That's so many actors.
That you know how that completely narrows it down, right, Gina?
I think he were in that space thing with Bruce Willis.
Again.
Oh, it's gonna drive me mad.
You know how much that narrows it down, right?
Fuck off, Chloe. There.
Oh no, Joe Pesci was in Home Alone. I forget the other guy's name. They were both in Home Alone.
He was a fire in New York. On 9/11, he went back to his old firehouse.
Oh, Steve Buscemi?
That's it. Steve Buscemi. So
Steve Buscemi is the shit.
He's a good lad. I mean, if he never acts again, he'll still be a hero in a lot of people's eyes.
Absolutely, and he's a hell of an actor.
Mm.
Yes, that's the other guy's name, Daniel Stern.
Ah, right. They've remade it, haven't they?
Oh my god, they better fucking not have.
They have. Some chubby kid with glasses.
Could they just
Yeah, they remade it.
Step off of my fucking movies? My god.
Leave me childhood alone.
What are they gonna do next? Remake Lord of the Rings? Oh, they better not.
Oh, they better not. They better leave my Land of Bloom home. Leave my elves be.
I'm that old. I like the books.
I prefer the books too. I got pissed for a lot of the stuff they left out, like Tom Bombadil, even though people are like, that's stupid. I'm like, it's because you don't understand it.
Yeah.
I'm also going to say they did do extended editions. I've got one of them unboxed. Which is the Two Towers.
Yeah.
Ginny's got something to show us.
Bloody world.
Yep.
Okay, what are we looking at? I knew they were doing Space Jam again. God knows why.
It was done in July. It was already released.
I knew they redid that. God, I've gone on rants before. I am so tired of everyone being so damn lazy that they just remake everything.
Yeah.
Like,
but new
my
audiences
God.
want to watch it. Well, if new audiences want to watch it, they can watch old one. It's still
They're
there.
out there. There's brilliant movies people have never seen. Look at the old actors. You have Betty Davis, my freaking hero. Watch these old movies. You have movies like Jezebel, now Voyager. You have all these great actors from the past, and nobody's watching them. But they're going to sure bitch about this movie being remade that they never watched the original. I was pissed when they remade Amityville Horror.
Yeah, I was mad about that one.
And
I really hope they don't...
Go on.
Go ahead, Jenny.
I really hope they don't remake Twister. I will lose my fucking mind over that one.
No, they leave Twister the fuck alone.
That movie I hug hard.
Remade Ghostbusters because that was ever such a success, wasn't it?
The worst part is they used Fall Out Boy to make the actual theme song for Ghostbusters for the new one, which pissed me off.
For fuck's sake.
I mean, Jenny McCarthy might be a good actor, but jeez. Jenny McCarthy in that.
So just to show how much of a horror fan movie I am, my favorite Betty Davis movie is Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. And I swear to God, if they ever remake that one, I will pitch a bitch fit of epic proportions. I don't know if you all have ever seen that before, but it had Joan Crawford and Betty Davis in it. And they were both older.
They actually hated each other, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
They hated each other's guts, didn't they?
Oh my God, yes. Can we blame Betty Davis now that what we know of Joan Crawford?
No.
Can I also say they've they've done a remake of The Addams Family, basically.
Yep. And they remade the Animaniacs, and I am so pissed about that one.
I should think so. I mean, there is only one
Animaniacs, but they lost what made the Animaniacs great when we were back in the 90s, and are instead just using it to bash people who are hurting while they're down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were jokes about Clinton and everything, but in the 90s, did you ever see Animaniacs take cracks at the Monica Lewinsky situation? No. Just saying. I think Gina's frozen again.
We have a broken interwebs.
I'm just looking for something.
Another person who's seen Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. It was beautiful. She was brilliant. If you want to see a decent, different kind of horror movie, Chloe, look up Whatever Happened to Baby Jane sometime. It's where Alice Cooper says he got his inspiration for his makeup.
For shock rock, because he's a shock rock artist.
Yep. Very true. Very true. All right, so Gina's just going to hang out in the chat for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And Dwight, it's supposed to be. It's a bit of a horror film. I mean, it would have to be if Alice Cooper was looking at Bette Davis characters and was like, I could do that and wear it on stage. And it has worked. It has given him a many decades-long career now.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's working. Yeah, God, don't ever remake that movie. I will throw a bitch fit from hell. If they ever try to do The Exorcist, on the other hand, I'm sorry, but like I'm gonna have to riot.
Oh, I will riot with you.
Like, no, you do not remake The Exorcist. I will find you.
I will do the one thing I refuse to do. I will punch a hoe, and I hate the idea of violence.
We don't have to punch a hoe. We can just be like, boycott this bullshit.
We've been saying boycott talking, man. We know people are going to say it, watch it anyway, so.
Of course, and then all they're going to do is like they did Amityville Horror, this sucks.
Sorry, I'm listening to one of my songs.
Oh, no, you're okay. The piano player and Baby Jane also played Charlotte's father. Nice. But yeah, can someone in Hollywood please get an original thought?
Apparently not.
It's been my bitch for like the last decade and a half.
I think they stopped being original when they fired Johnny.
Today to keep me awake.
But that's all. Real horror I can't handle. My brother corrupted me when it came to watching horror when I was but a wee child.
Around about 6,
Yep. And now it is a tradition.
I'm obsessed with horror. My collection of horror movies is huge. Yeah.
Right? And I've watched everything from some of the most brilliant silent horror you can find. Nosferatu, the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde with John Barrymore, Drew Barrymore's grandpa. I mean, so many of it. I'm forgetting a bunch of names. There's also Phantom of the Opera with Lon Chaney. It was freaking brilliant.
Yeah. Original fantasy. Oh, I have
Gina's
all of them.
comment. Gina's comment. Nah, I have my family if I want to be scared, lol.
Just look at the news.
I mean, our country's falling into shit anyway, so yeah.
I think everybody's is. I don't think it's like it used to be you had one country that would just go to hell for about a decade. And I think now it's everywhere.
Pandemic.
Yeah, pandemic, and everyone has lost their goddamn minds. Not to mention nobody's taught how to critically think for themselves anymore.
Right. Okay. From I would say like the 90s to like past my birth year, was when we got taught how to think for ourselves, and then we got and then it's fucked.
Gina says, people are stupid, too much TV. But is TV the problem, or it's the kind of TV you're watching? Because I watched a lot of TV as a kid, but a lot of it was all documentaries. Yes, I am the nerd that would sit there enraptured watching history channels, old show, modern marvels, to see how stuff got made.
Can I make everybody laugh with a little bit of a story?
Go for it.
Okay, so there was the song that I was working out to was called "Tribute" by Tenacious D, which is Jack Black and Kyle. I just know him as Kyle. So basically, my uncle-in-law, or my uncle Jason, he's really, really funny. He's funny to the degree that it will probably make you laugh when he's drunk. It was a party. We all went out for a party, and he played Tribute on guitar, or tried to. Bearing in mind, he's absolutely shit-faced. And he's there, and he's playing, and he's just like... And then as soon as he said, "Nay, we are but men," he just stopped playing. And then just... Because I remember this. He was wearing a button-up shirt, liking Tribute, and then he just ripped it off, and it was just like... Rock! And then he just carried on, and it was just like...
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of woke crap on TV. This is why I have a Roku as opposed to regular cable.
This is called a fucked signal.
This is why I have Apple.
This is why I have a fucked signal.
Right. I don't have any time for people who will sit there and preach to me about what I need to do to be a good person, while they sit there and do fucking nothing, while people like me are being tortured and killed, and you can't... Crickets. And then they want to preach to me, you need to do this or you're an ism? Nah. Fuck that. Fuck that. How about you give a damn about the people who are being murdered, disabled people all day, every day, and you people putting their parents and their caretakers on a pedestal? How about that? Then you want to preach to me.
I am not caffeinated enough for this shit, so I'm going to go and get my final monster.
I'm just saying, don't tell me, accept everyone's differences when you refuse to accept mine.
Yes.
That's my major point. Let's see here. We've got some cool comments.
You're going to have to read them because I can't read them right now. I don't have my glasses on.
I roamed the woods when I was a kid, but I love Dark Shadows, Bewitched were a couple of my favorites. See, I watched the old soap opera from the 60s with Jonathan Frid, because my dad had them all on VHS tape, and we would just sit back in the back room and we would watch them together, and I loved it.
Forgive me
So,
my Mickey Fobs for a sec.
who we got, Bebop? Jack and Sally.
Yes. Hang on, sorry. I just need to question Shalana on something. Shalana, who has Chucky again?
Little stabby doll.
Yes. Who was the star of my favorite movie when I was 6, Child's Play.
Yes,
I was-
no.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
No, my question was like, who has him? Because we're trading him off a lot right now, me and her. It's an inside joke.
Okay, so Linda. I think the social media is the main villain. I often put away my phone and turn on the TV to escape the madness. As long as you stay away from the news and reality TV, you're good. At least here in where she is. Not here in America, you're not. You get preached
Hold
at.
on.
You're either getting preached at from the freaking evangelical channels or you're getting preached at by the extreme left channels. It is very difficult on regular television to find a show that's halfway decent with having someone trying to jab some kind of message down your throat.
Oh god,
So-
Yeah.
So I choose Roku, and I will happily watch my anime.
Can we
And
just
my
appreciate
old
my backdrop?
Nice. Oh
Beautiful.
yes, and my documentaries because I watch those incessantly.
Yes,
like-
my new backdrop.
Nice.
Hopefully.
None of movie watch in the UK because of the association with Jane Bolger's death. Oh, good Lord, Dwight. That's horrible.
What do you say?
I was tortured for years when I was a kid. I was hung by the neck. My neck was broken. My case file is very thick.
Oh my god.
Coming from someone who has been tortured for, mine was for a decade. I feel you. Mine never had my neck broken, but I feel you, dude. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I feel you too. I've been tortured most of my life, so I get it.
Okay, apparently I'm going to Google a name. So if I randomly...
James Bolges or Boglets? Oh, that's.
Bulgers.
Thank you, Jenny. Can't pronounce for shit today.
Okay,
Here,
let's see if I can do this and manage not to go off stream.
Here, I'll do it.
Okay, yay, thank you. You are more likely to not go off stream.
Yeah. Don't take it
Bulger?
personally, but you have more chance of fucking up.
These are facts.
Let me just
You
make
have
sure.
more chance of fucking up than Jenny.
James. Is it Bulger or Bulgers? Tina?
It is...
Bulgers.
Because when I type it into Google, it's Bulger.
Oh, then it must be an apostrophe S.
Comments. Is that Whitey Bulger's actual name, Gina? And she doesn't know. Bulger, Bulger.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I got him.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
it's
put it on
apostrophe S.
Okay, I'm just going to put it on screen share.
Okay.
1 second. Got it.
All right. James Bulger. I cannot read a word of that.
James Patrick Bulger from March 16th, 1990 to February 12th, 1993. Was a kid from Kirkby, Merseyside, England, who was abducted, tortured and killed by two 10-year-old boys Robert Thompson, and oh, this is the whole situation of why Child's Play. They based their murder on Child's Play, and was led away from the New Strand shopping centre in Bootle, and as his mother had taken her eyes off him momentarily.
Do you want me to click on the link, or do you want me just to get out of there?
I can explain it a little bit further if you would like me to.
Okay.
So basically, these two kids, 10-year-olds, they killed him. He was only 3 years old, bearing in mind. Like they wanted to reenact the Child's Play movie. And one of them went for parole. I think both of them are on parole now under new identities, and we do not know who they are.
Fabulous.
So, but bearing in mind, they went to juvie. So,
yeah, wow.
So they were released under new identities, new names by the government. And Merseyside, Mersey is a place right near where I live. Actually, it's actually not that far. So I'm fucked with a massive capital F here.
I don't know. I think you could take him.
I'll be back in 30 minutes if you're still streaming, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right. See ya.
We got this thing.
So basically, all the murder scenes that you saw in Chucky, they did on this poor kid.
What?
They tortured him and killed him.
Oh my god. Wow. I mean, I knew kids were frightening, but I also had a big brother who may be a bit of a dumbass a good majority of the time, but is overly highly protective of me. And the schools knew it. All the kids in town knew it. Any of them tried to pull any of that or drag me off where he couldn't see me. Woo! Talking about pissing off the wrong boy.
Yeah. So he was killed and tortured in the same way that you saw in Child's Play.
Man, that's messed up. It's actually a Betty Davis movie I have not seen. I am going to have to look that up later and see if I have it on Roku. Sorry, that was my mouth.
Did you die and mess up? You died and messed up.
I have it at the top of my couch, up on top of the ledge, because it's easier, because I have this, sitting up on the arm.
I'm left-handed, so it's fine.
No, mouse.
Dwight said demented little bastards. Yep. Yes, thank you, Gina, because I did totally forget about that information. They then left him on the train tracks.
Susan Cooper case.
Let's have a look at that one, shall we?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Suzanne Cooper. Kappa. It's Kappa. Okay, let's just
Here is another reality check, folks. Real life is way more fucked up than a horror movie.
Oh gosh, what is my interwebs doing? There we go. Hello. Load. Okay. Suzanne Capper was kidnapped, tortured, and murdered by 6 people she thought were her friends. Capper was born in 1976. She had never known her father and lived with her mother and stepfather until they divorced when she was only 14. After the divorce, she had lived between her mother and her stepfather in Manchester, England. But if we look on this side, and press this, and this, okay, it's going to load up the murder case. But yeah.
I cannot see any of that.
Oh gosh. What is my interwebs doing? Okay, she was committed to Greater Manchester Hospital in 1992. 16-year-old Susan Capper died in that name, Withington Hospital. There we go. On December 18th, 1992, from multiple organ failure arising from 80% of her burns after being deliberately lit on fire on December 14th. Before her death, Capper relayed that she had been kidnapped, kept prisoner for 7 days at a house in Monston, Manchester, where she was beaten and tortured. She was taken from the house by car and driven into the countryside and forced out of the car into the woods at Worthing Low, where petrol was poured over her and she was set alight. Petrol is gas over here in the UK.
Yeah, I knew that.
The torture and the murder arose from the avenging of I can't pronounce for life for me. So yes, there you go. I'm just going to highlight it. So there you go. Just read it.
I cannot see it at all.
No?
No.
Okay. So wait, hold on. So you can see that. I might need to get another.
See it. I just cannot read the words because that is way too tiny for me.
Would you like me to zoom in? Would that help?
Yes.
Okay. Zoom. There we go. Technology at its finest, ladies and gents. Can you read it now, Tiff?
Yes. Rose from avenging trivial grievances, a sexual assault, infection with public lice, and the loss of a duffel coat. Detectives conducting the inquiry said, for sheer mindless brutality, the crime ranked alongside torture inflicted on children by the Moors murderers. The case went to trial in November 1993, but received comparatively little publicity as it coincided with the trial of Robert Thompson and John Venables for the murder of James Bulger. On 17th of December 1993, Jean Powell, age 26, her ex-husband Glenn Powell, age 29, and Bernadette McNally, age 24, were sentenced to life imprisonment for their parts in the murder. Jeffrey Lee, age 27, was jailed for 12 years for false imprisonment. Jean Powell's brother, Clifford Cook, aged 18, was sentenced to 15 years in a young offenders institution for false imprisonment and conspiracy to cause grievous bodily harm. Anthony Michael.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're okay. Anthony Michael Dudson, who was 16 years old at the time of the murder, was also found guilty of murder and detained at Her Majesty's pleasure under Section 531 of the Children and Young Persons Act 1933. Good God. Ugh. Yay, I get to read that on top of the horror show that is the JRC. This world is messed up. Ugh. I don't mind crime shows, but there's certain ones, because of my own childhood background, that I find God, I hate using the word triggering, but they're triggering, and it sends me back into a very dark headspace.
It's really bad. I mean, there was an incident that happened fairly recently, actually, and it was a murder case. And fairly recently, and friends, people who I went to college with in school, over here in the UK, there was someone.
You trying to think of how to put it?
How to put it nicely? Right. There was a murder case in the UK. There was this kid murdered. Hold on. But yeah, he was. There was a kid called Liam Taylor. He got murdered. He was known as Fish over here in Essex. Three men have been sentenced to life in prison for the callous and brutal murder of teenager Liam Taylor. Ryan Philby of Evelyn Place, Chelmsford, and Daniel Dayden of Bramble Road, Witham. Sentenced at Chelmsford Crown Court today, Tuesday, 31st of August. Lewis Colgate, 19, of Aldridge Close, Chelmsford, who pleaded guilty to murder separately, was also sentenced. Liam, known as Fish by his family, was stabbed to death outside the Rose and Crown pub in Wrissell, Essex, during a brutal attack on January 31st, 2020. Emergency services rushed to the pub at around 8 p.m. Following reports of an assault. Upon arrival, officers found Liam suffering from stab wounds, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Liam had managed to get himself inside to the bar area, but sadly died at the scene from multiple stab wounds. A post-mortem examination following Liam's death revealed that he had died as a result of a stab wound to the chest. His friend, who also suffered a stab wound, recovered after being treated in hospital.
Oh my God.
Essex police launched a murder investigation, and 4 people were initially arrested on suspicion of murder on February 1st last year. The force added that the incident was targeted, but had officers to conduct patrols in Wrissell following the incident. A Section 16 order was put in place in the Melbourne area of Chelmsford in connection with the murder. These increased powers. I've lost where I am now. Give me a second. Increased powers allowed uniformed officers to use stop and search in an attempt to crack down on people carrying dangerous objects and weapons without the need to have a reasonable suspicion. Dozens of flowers and tributes were left near the scene of the incident by family and friends and loved ones, many referring to Liam by his nickname Fish.
Good God. Well, I have one for you all, and I know you all have heard me mention the name before. This happened out in Polk County out here in Missouri. This is the Austin Anderson story. Let's see if it will knock me off or not. We shall see. Okay, am I still on?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what it said. If this doesn't give you like chills, let God take you. Women said she left her blind autistic son in a field until he died, police said. More on the death of Austin Anderson and the charges against his mother, Kimberly Lightwine, at 5 and 6. Okay. When Officer Billy Simpson found Kimberly Lightwine on August the 29th, she was lying face down in the grass 3 feet from her Ford Expedition, which had come to rest in the middle of a Missouri field. The temperature rose to 91 that day. She was naked in the summer heat save for a pair of panties. Sprawled on the grass about 10 feet away from her was a 19-year-old wearing a diaper, which appeared to be full. The boy was dead. He was also her son. Lightwine asked for water and then began yelling that she and God brought her baby into this world and that she had helped God take him out, according to a probable cause statement made available by Bolivar Herald Free Press. After Simpson retrieved water for Lightwine and asked whether she was feeling better, she replied in a more succinct manner. "Billy, I killed my son," she said, according to police records. "Billy, I killed my son." The boy was autistic and blind in both eyes. On Saturday, Lightwine was charged with second-degree murder and second-degree elder abuse. The latter charge stems from the fact that her son was disabled. According to police reports, Austin Anderson died of dehydration and lack of his medication after being left in a field in Polk County, Missouri, for an unspecified amount of time. Anderson was autistic and blind in both eyes. His unnamed father told police that Anderson required hydrocortisone medication. That's for those who have a type of adrenal disease where their adrenal glands never turn on.
So opposite to Paul then, yeah?
Yep. Without it, he would fall into a coma and die. What it doesn't say is he'd also be in extreme, excruciating levels of pain. An autopsy revealed that he had one collapse, one shriveled adrenal gland. 3 glands produce and release hormones cortisol, aldosterone, and adrenaline, which help manage blood sugar levels and the balance of salt and water in the body, according to the National Institutes of Health. His body wouldn't have produced these, according to coroner Keith Norton, which is why the hydrocortisone was required to keep Anderson alive. Anderson also suffered from a lack of muscle growth in one of his knees, which caused it to pop out of place if bent the wrong way. It limited how much he could walk. In addition, Anderson wasn't able to feed himself, change his own diapers, give himself medication, or hold a complete conversation, as though that excuses her. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. Sorry. He had cognitive abilities of a 4th or 5th grader, according to his father. That doesn't excuse it. He was completely dependent on his parents. Lightwine told the police that she had taken meth before driving herself and Anderson into the field. Her memory of the events were spotty, but she remembered being overcome with a burning rage. "I was mad as hell," she said. "I don't remember why I was, just mad as hell." Her recollections appear somewhat nonsensical flashes in the police report. At one point, she told the police she climbed on her car and began screaming obscenities. At another, she threw Austin through barbed wire and cut him up really bad, trying to get him to safety. Jesus Christ. She told police she wasn't sure when she drove into the field or how long the two were there before they were discovered. But she did remember stopping and telling her son, to whom she referred to as Mommy's boy, "Austin, get out of the car and go reach out for help. Put your pants in front of you for help, and God is going to take care of you." The two were in the grass for some time, several days by her estimation. "I don't know, at least several days," she told the police. "I tried to block it out." The manager of the Country Inn Motel where the two had been staying and where the police found a partially full bottle of hydrocortisone and evidence of meth, told police she was last seen on August the 27th, 2 days before they were found in the field. The summer sun beat unrelentingly down on the field, but the two had no water, no food, no medication, nothing. All Anderson wanted was to curl into his mother's arms and go home, but she wouldn't let him. My baby kept getting hot and kept coming back and wanting his mommy, but I knew it wasn't good, Lightline said. Oh my God. Each time she would shove the blind handicapped teenager away from her and say, "No, you don't want to love me. Please let God take you." He protested, begging to go back home. He kept saying, "I want to go home, Mommy. I want to go home," she told police. But she wouldn't relent. She just waited. One friend of Lightline, Brianna Countryman, said her behavior was out of character. I honestly don't know what to believe. There's so many questionable things, Countryman, who said Lightline was in recovery from drug addiction, told KSPR. She was a very wonderful mother. She was great to Austin, and Austin loved her very, very much. Wonderful? Don't get me started. The boy's father told police Lightline had a bad temper, particularly around Anderson. He recalled an incident in which the boy accidentally kicked Lightline in the head as she was laying him down onto a bed, since he couldn't do it himself. She allegedly grabbed Anderson's arms, pulling him toward her, and began screaming and cursing in his face. Lightline claimed not to know why she killed her son. "I don't know why I did. I just got really high and depressed, and I killed my kid," she said, according to police records. "I just kept thinking for God to take my baby away from the pain and misery, because that's all I have." When police asked why she wanted this to happen, she said she was a bad, destructive mother. "This crazy, effed up world that I choose to live, and I killed my child," she said again. "It's my fault, and you should charge me with murder right now for my son's death, and I'm not joking. You should charge me. You should charge me for murder." Lightline added, "That kid would not be dead right now if it wasn't for me." Well, at least she knows that. Although it is unclear how long the two were in the field, the autopsy showed that Anderson's brain was swollen in a manner consistent with dehydration. In addition, Norton stated that he could have gone into shock after not receiving his hydrocortisone. Lightline is in the hospital in Springfield, Missouri, and her bond is set to $250,000. She faces 10 to 30 years for murder and up to 20 years for elder abuse. It is unclear whether she has a lawyer or whether she has entered a plea. As soon as the hospital releases her, we'll bring her to the Polk County Jail unless she posts bond in Greene County, Sheriff Kay Wills told the Bolivar Herald Press. Nothing new has surfaced in the investigation at this time.
Okay. With the two teenage girls who killed their friend after like two teenage girls stabbing their friend. It's actually called the Slenderman Stabbing. I do know that. I have read about this multiple times. And it is actually really creepy when you look into it. If you don't mind me to do a screen share, Tiff, then I will happily show you.
Yeah, let me remove mine. I know it's off of there, but I haven't gotten off my screen yet.
Hold on.
Go away.
There we go. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. So let's just do the magical world of
horrific murderer, apparently.
This. On May 31st, 2014, in you can pronounce that, I can't, Tiffany. This one.
Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Thank you. In the United States, two 12-year-old girls, Anissa Wager and Morgan Geyser, lured their friend Peyton Lutner into a forest and stabbed her 19 times in an attempt to become proxies of the fictional character Slenderman. Lutner crawled into a road where she was found and recovered after 6 days in the hospital. Weiser and Geyser were not found guilty by mental disease or defect and committed to mental health institutions for sentences of 25 and 40 years, respectively. And there's the event of the attack. The stabbing took place in David's Park in the wooded area near. And then you can read it.
No, I can't.
You can't read it. Would you like me to zoom in a little bit more?
Yes, please.
Too much or too little?
That's perfect. And Jeannie is back.
Hi,
Hey.
Jenny!
Okay, the stabbing took place in David's Park. You probably read all that. Where did you leave off?
Westkusha went Wisconsin during a game of hide and seek.
May 31st, 2014. The perpetrators, Anissa Weir and Morgan Geyser, pinned down Peyton Lautner, stabbed her 19 times in the arms, legs, and torso with a 5-inch long, 13-centimeter blade. 2 wounds were to major organs. One missed a major artery of her heart by less than a millimeter, and another went through her diaphragm, cutting into her liver and stomach. Weir and Geyser told Lautner that they would find help, but they did not get any upon leaving. Afterwards, Lautner dragged herself to a nearby road where she was found by a cyclist. The cyclist called 911 when he saw her. Weir and Geyser were apprehended near Interstate 94 at Steinhate's furniture store after walking 4.9 miles. The knife used in the stabbing was in a bag they carried. Geyser admitted no empathy. Weir described herself as feeling guilty and claimed that she felt the attack was needed to appease Slenderman. But it was actually Geyser who had been persuaded by Weir to believe Slenderman was real. Lautner left the hospital 7 days after the attack. She returned to school in September 2014. Well, this is turned into a different type of stream.
I know, it ain't one of the nicest streams, is it? It's actually really fucked up when you actually look into it.
The Austin Anderson one, I can barely get out his name before Paul gets upset. That one really hit him in the gut because not only was the kid autistic, he had adrenal. So all he would sit there and think about is you have this 19-year-old kid who doesn't understand why all of a sudden he can't get his medicine. And he explained to me, because he understands, the horrific amount of pain he would have been feeling from not having those meds. Like, you would need someone with adrenal disease to explain that to you, because it's something probably you and I can't comprehend. So he gets growly when I mention that case.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey.
Yeah, so, okay, something more lighthearted.
Happy thoughts, kitty thoughts.
Kitty
Think about the kitties.
I don't know where Brahma is. I will find him.
Brahma! Brahma!
Hi, you. Oh, I'll be sitting on your cables. Come, your services are required.
Kitty thoughts.
He's like, hey, but Chloe, I was sheeping. I'm sheepy.
I'm sorry, Brahma. I am sorry.
All right, everyone. Yeah, he's sheepies.
He's kitty. It's kitty time.
Says hi to all the peoples. And you're like, Mommy, put me down. I'm tired. This is my child, right here.
That's your fur baby.
This is my little fur son.
Then
And
you've got the fur child, which is the fur daughter, which is Church.
He keeps me nice and calm, like when I'm having to deal with stupid Q on the phone. He'll just come over and demand pets, and then he will purr, and everything's all right again.
Because Brahma's awesome. Brahma's so a cat.
Okay, actually, I just thought of something. So I was looking at Twitter earlier, right?
Oh gosh, we all know how bad that is. Continue.
Yeah.
No, this one is a good one though. Actually, you guys will laugh at this. So you guys know how I like to say, "Fuck Disney."
For a lot of reasons, yes.
Yes. Well, Johnny Depp was talking at the thing he did yesterday. I can't remember what it was called, whatever it was. And there's a video of it.
What's ever going on in Rome, the lucky bastard?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. I'm jealous he's in Rome and I'm not.
Same.
Right?
I need a holiday.
He basically called...
before I die.
You basically called what?
He basically called Disney the enemy.
They have been for a long time.
I was like, thank you, Johnny. Thank you for saying what I've been saying this entire time. Love ya.
Right? I'm still happy that he managed to throw shade on Titanic because I've hated that movie for years. Years. And the moment he's like, I'll just remake Titanic, but we'd shoot it in my bathtub. I'd get all the same actors. I'd be like, the shade. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody gets it.
Yeah.
I can't even hear that theme song from that movie without, like, twinging majorly. I thought that was the worst movie of all time or ever would be, and then Twilight came out.
Ha!
Oh, God, don't get me started on
Twilight. Oh, my God. Oh. Yes. It was shit.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah, it was made for horny teenage girls. I'm not going to lie.
There's the Vampire Chronicles, for God's sake, if you want that. And they're a hell of a lot better written.
Oh, God, yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, now people have gone too far. Oh, God. People have gone too far on Twitter.
Yes. Twitter, you have a whole prevalence of the dumb.
Yeah, no. I was looking at the new feeds, and this one person literally zoomed in on Johnny's crotch. I was like, no, come on. Guys.
Some of the crap they post. Like, what are you wearing? Why are you wearing that, Johnny? I'm like, he's neurodiverse. Back off about his fucking clothes. It's what he's comfortable in. Why does it matter to people?
And why are people zooming in on his crotch? That's just not okay.
No.
Why on his chest is his own business. We don't need to know.
Just saying. What's wrong with these people?
I mean, I was just trying to get that rant off.
Yes.
Oh no, Linda, no. Kill it with fire. Okay. I'm going to save you from Twilight, Linda. Do me a favor.
Be one of us.
Go read The Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice. Trust me, they are far better books. And it has the stuff you like in Twilight, only done 1,000 times better. It's got the romance. It's got actual vampires. My God. I've said it once. I'll say it again. There is only one man that was allowed to sparkle and glitter, and his name was David Bowie.
And he was British as fuck and left-handed.
Yep. Everybody else, just no.
Can we appreciate like my bass skills for a second? If anyone can hear it on chat or anything.
Yes, go forth.
Yes. Well, we can let some people slide with the glittery thing when they're in the music industry. We'll let it slide because they're in the music industry.
Right, there you go.
Like, I will let it slide for never as much as he gives me a headache sometimes. I will let it slide for Steven Tyler. Dude can get gory as fuck.
Hold on.
Can everybody still hear me okay? I haven't got my mic in.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm just going to I'm going to play a note and just say if anyone can hear it.
Yep.
Okay. And Tiffany, you know the bass line for that one.
Yes, I'm pretty sure everyone does.
Iron Man.
It is. Yeah.
That was actually one of the first songs I learned to play on bass, and then there's obviously this one.
Serenades with the Army.
I know the lyrics to the song, but I don't know the name of the song because I am that level of brain dead.
I just named it Seven Nations Army.
Yep.
You can watch a soppy love story and not watch something that comes from a book that's even more horribly written. I'll leave you alone, Linda. Everybody's allowed their vices. My mom tried to drag me to those damn movies. I kept threatening to hit her upside the head with a hardback copy of Dracula. Oh, and Linda is one woman on Instagram that takes every opportunity to zoom in on his crotch.
Yeah.
That's just creepy. Anybody else?
People do it for. People do it too. A lot of people, especially musicians. It's very creepy.
It's just seriously. No, I mean it's bad.
Unless it's in Labyrinth, when there's undeniable, unless it's wham bam, thank you ma'am, in your fucking face.
There's literally, due to Labyrinth, a Bowie Bulge drinking game.
Yep. Take a shot every time you see David Bowie's bulge. I'm pretty sure I would die.
There's this drinking game called Thundershock. It's a game where you take a shot every time AC/DC sings Thunder in the song Thunderstruck.
Yeah, you're going to be
in the first 2 seconds.
Yeah, you did. I hope you can take shots that fast.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I've
sure
done it, and I was gone.
I'm Irish. I should be fine. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I will probably pass out on the floor dead.
Let's see how many times
I'm calling
Thunder
an
within
ambulance.
the first 3 seconds by looking at the lyrics.
Hello there. I would like an ambulance. Yeah. By the way, my friend's just been murdered because we played a drinking game and it did not end too well for them. How long will we be? 5 to 10 minutes? Okay. Thank you. Bye.
They say thunder in the first 3 seconds 10 times.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not dead.
How are you alive?
I have no idea. Oh, but that would be a really fun drinking game, though.
Well, I played it. It is fun. You get a massive hangover the next day, but yeah, it's fun.
I have heard
I need to play that with Christy because
some of my fellow nerds have developed a D&D drinking game. I don't remember the whole details behind it, but I know it exists.
I have a drinking there's a D&D drinking game that my group played. It's basically because our bard used to be really, really used to over-sexualize everything.
Oh boy.
So it was called Take a Shot. It was take a shot every time the bard over-sexualizes something. Everyone who was old enough to drink at the time got absolutely shit-faced. Bearing in mind, my partner also played it. Bearing in mind, I'm pretty sure you did not say Stobar after that D&D campaign.
No, probably not.
No, he turned around and he said, I need to have at least one beer before I play D&D now. And I'm just like, well, no shit!
Yeah.
The many games people come up with alcohol on board. Like, there's one for Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, that one's fun.
I love that game, and I played the drinking game to it. Oh boy, the amount of truth that came out of my mouth that day.
Oh my god! If everyone has like a Cards Against Humanity, like if you have the Canadian edition,
yes, I have it.
Yeah, if Tiffany, you can get the US edition. I've got the UK edition. We can all just sit there and like play like Cards Against Humanity on a stream one night.
Yes.
I would just have to take a shot of my, as Paul calls it, you want to get hatty.
You want to get high? No? Okay.
That is from South Park. It is from a character by the name of Towley.
Don't forget to bring a towel! Oh man, I am so high right now.
Yep. Cards Against
UK
Humanity.
edition.
Do not have a deck because I am broke a good majority of the time.
If you do have extra money to play with, it will be really funny.
Let me see here. Hang on. Where did I put the cards for this?
Jenny, us two need to do a stream together where, like, either on like Twitch or like on YouTube, and us two play Cards Against Humanity together.
Twitch. Because Canadian. Oh my god. Let me see if I can find the extension pack, because the extension pack has all my questions.
Fuck it, Tiffany. You can play Judge.
Okay. That should be interesting.
Okay, I'm playing one right now. I have two of them, but I don't know where the other one went.
Do you want to play like a little round of it now, just as a like shits and gigs thing on the stream?
Sure. Let me just.
Tiffany, you can play Judge. Okay.
Oh, these questions too. Hang on. I'm just sorting this thing out. Let me just sort my shit out here.
Yeah, short game. Just like
speed round.
Yeah, I'm just
quick fire round
this quickly. All right, got it.
Hand of 7. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Hold on.
Let me just sort this shit out.
Alright.
Oh gosh, I hate when people do this to my cards.
I hate what I did to my cards. I was playing with my boyfriend the other day, and I completely screwed myself up here. Got it. Let me just shuffle this.
We're going that big on the deck, by the way, Jen.
How big?
We're going that big on the choice.
Okay.
I need to make a haiku, though. This could be really funny. This could go horribly wrong really, really well.
I only have these right now. I don't know where my extension pack is for the black ones.
Do you want to go first, Jenny, for reading the card out?
Sure.
Okay.
In his newest and most difficult stunt, David Blaine must escape from blank.
From what?
From blank.
Blank. You're
What
just filling in the
did the
blank.
plane escape from?
I actually got a good hand for this one. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's just go with this one. Gosh.
Okay.
Wait, you show yours first.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, go down a little bit. I can only read one
Down a
part.
bit, Jenny.
Okay. All right. Everybody in the chat see that? Like, comment with a one if you saw both of them. All three of you.
All three of us that are left on the chat.
Wow, it might literally just be the three of us.
Okay.
All right.
If it's literally just the three of us, then hold on.
Tiffany.
Between the two of them, I'm sorry, I have to choose Chloe's. It's funnier.
Okay.
Yay.
Fair enough.
Oh, Seaman
Right.
Shoes is still here. Yay.
He didn't see them.
Okay, so Jenny's one was Asians who aren't good at maths, and then my one was being a woman.
Where did I put that box?
What makes life worth living?
Oh God.
Do you want me to hold it up for you, Tiff?
I can see it. What makes life worth living? Let's see. It says, what makes life worth living, Linda?
All right, I got mine.
Okay, share with the class. Harry Potter erotica.
Canadian version is horrible.
Women in yogurt commercials. Go on, Miss Tiff. Who won that point?
Jenny did. I'm sorry. Hands down.
Yes.
Well done, Jenny.
Thank you.
God.
Okay. Before I run for president, I must destroy all evidence of my involvement with blank.
Okay. Let's see this one. Before I run for president, I must destroy all evidence of involvement with blank. Okay, let's see what this one is, folks. An octopus with giving 7 jobs and smoking house.
What was push it up to dead parent.
Dead parent.
Oh damn! Jenny! Jenny!
Brown Jenny. That's messed up.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Necrophilia has apparently entered the chat.
My turn then.
Buttercup here. He says that's
Hi,
all.
Buttercup. Next on Sky
Dead
Sports.
parents. Dead parents.
Dead parents.
Dead parents. Next on Sky Sports, the world champion of blank.
Oh boy.
I know I'm saying.
Yeah. Next
Sky
on
Sports.
sports, the world champion of
Oh, stupid. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
get it. I was getting tired there. Hold it up.
Push it up to the camera. Push it up to the camera.
Smallpox blankets. Dying. But those are kind of the same thing. So how do you judge that?
Do you want to do like a second fuck it round where it's like a continuation?
Yes,
Sure.
indeed.
Okay, next on Sky Sports, the world champion of
Let's go with this one.
I might get shot for this one. Take back,
please. Oh God.
This is why I said I might get shot for this one.
Oh gosh, damn you!
I hate it, but I'm giving it to Ginny because if I don't, my stepmom will find me.
Okay, within reason, of course.
Yeah. All right. Okay, introducing extreme baseball. It's like baseball with blank.
Oh. Introducing extreme baseball. It's like baseball, but with. I'm not doing another.
Got it.
I'm tired.
I've got mine.
Child
Oh,
booty pageants. Altar boys. Oh, God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm going to give it to Chloe this time just because it's
That's
so
fine.
random.
Today on the Jeremy Kyle show, my son is blank. Or what's the US equivalent to Jeremy Kyle, Tiff?
Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer.
Okay, I got it.
So that's the black card.
Okay.
Ready?
Hold on.
And
I've got mine.
David Bowie flying in on a tiger made of lightning.
Yeah. This is my one.
Becoming a blueberry. I hate to say it, but Ginny.
Yeah.
Okay, on Jenny's pile, then. God damn it, Jenny.
Okay, so this one says, "What's that sound?"
What's that sound? Oh gosh.
Stop. Listen, what's that sound? Everybody look what's
Got it.
going around.
I've got mine as well.
Go
You sure?
ahead.
Go ahead, Chloe.
My time.
Me time. It says me time.
Me time. A snapping turtle biting the tip of your Ah!
I'm gonna have to give that one to Jenny. That is way too good.
God, poor guys. I feel sympathy.
I drink to forget blank.
I tend to forget blank.
No, I drink to
I drink to
forget.
forget.
I drink to forget. Okay.
Got it.
I've got my one.
Okay, let's go.
drink to forget flightless birds. I drink to forget nipple blades.
Oh God! You would,
Chloe,
Chloe. You would.
Chloe.
Give me that point.
Yep.
Okay, this is a 2-card one, and the Academy Award for blank goes to blank.
And the Academy Award for blank goes to blank. Whee! Okay. Go ahead and go.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So, going an entire day without masturbating to some guy.
Okay, so mine is for the human body,
Mm-hmm.
the Boy Scouts of America.
Jenny. And by the way, this is Shidlena, Miss Planet Q's Queen, and Miss Jenny's Twitch. Wednesday nights, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific, as they talk this shit and have giggles. Located behind Pluto to the right of Krypton.
This week it's Backstreet Boys.
Oh, God.
I have no saying that. It's all Shalana, that one.
I've hated them since they were big.
Here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors, and there is blank.
Oh boy.
Oh, that went downhill fast before the cards even got pulled up. Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, Jenny's is exactly what you'd expect. A meat raffle. Meat raffle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Although that was kind of hard because they were both kind of, aw.
They were kind of both shit because we both probably had like a throwaway round, didn't we, Jenny?
Yeah, that was a little. Okay, so this one says, "When I am a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commandeer."
When I am a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate. Okay, what are we commemorating?
I'm gonna wait until Jenny pulls her one.
Let's go with this one.
A posh wank.
Mine means nothing at that point after that one.
I'm gonna go with Chloe, although I'm confused. How can you make a wank posh?
Stepping on tea, pass me a bourbon.
Like what? Would you like put a top hat on it? Maybe, I don't know.
No, it's called sticking on tea whilst having a wank, my dear.
Oh.
Channel 5's new reality show features 8 washed-up celebrities living with blank.
Channel 5's new reality show features 8 washed-up celebrities living with... Dun dun dun!
Wait on you, Chloe.
Here's the thing, like, I'm gonna
Okay. A murder most foul.
The Scouts.
The Scouts. Okay, what was the beginning of it again? This is my level of tired.
Channel 5's new reality show features 8 washed-up celebrities living with blank.
I don't know. I have to go with the Scouts because I feel like there's going to be shenanigans.
Probably.
What are they putting in those cookies?
What is the newest fad diet?
Oh, God.
Oh, got it. Go ahead, Chloe.
A middle-aged man on roller skates.
Okay, go ahead, Jenny.
That's no rage.
Okay, both of those are actually really good. But Chloe, because ew. All I hear is
Oh, you
menstrual
know why
rage.
any rage?
You say menstrual rage, and all I can see is my mom pissed off at air from when I was a child.
Blank. That was so metal.
Oh gosh.
Oh God, that could be anything. It's metal. That could literally be
Okay, I'm
anything.
gonna go lame with this one. I'm just gonna go lame with this one.
Oh gosh.
Ready?
Hold on. I'm still choosing. Got mine.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
Me.
Ah.
That was so metal. Having sex for the first time. That was so metal.
Why?
Mine's
They're both pretty bad.
But they're both really fucked up.
That's like
Well, I
something
mean,
I
if you
could
think
say
about
that.
it,
Let's go
I have a
metal.
metal heart.
Hey.
If you think about it, I have a
Okay.
metal heart, so it does count.
Chloe for that one.
Yeah.
Woo, give me that point. Jenny's turn.
Yeah. Okay, got it. I do not know with what happens. World War III will be fought, but World War V will be fought with blank.
Show it up to the screen.
So many interesting things. All right, ladies, let's see what you got here on this one.
There we go. Good.
It makes it even funnier if you actually have to say it out loud for my one.
Oh.
So you're probably gonna have to say it out loud, like
Okay,
With,
let's go with this one.
the whole sentence.
Yeah, it's a C.
You're gonna have to say the whole sentence with it. So show up the black card to the screen.
Yes. Oh.
This is mine.
Authentic Mexican cuisine.
Kill him with the shits. Kill him with the shits.
Sorry,
That's
but
Jenny's point.
yep. She wins that one because my mom would say so.
Next, from J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Blank.
Oh god. I wish I had the other one. Damn it. The one that I pulled out earlier.
Alright, you get those pulled up. I gotta turn the air conditioning on. Freaking frying to death.
Got it.
Alright.
Next from J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Spectacular Abs. Next from J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Morgan Freeman's Voice.
I like that one.
God, why? I have to go with Morgan Freeman's voice because you all heard it in his voice. Planet Q is throwing up all kinds of answers. She says, "In the Chamber of Dinosaurs." And that celebrity one, living that live reality TV show, she said Amber Turd. Why would you do that to them? The poor things would need therapy for the next 10 years.
Yeah. Fun tip, when your man asks you to go down on him, try surprising him with blank instead.
Okay. Yes, I see it.
Try surprising him with.
Got it. Go ahead, Chloe.
Muhammad, peace be upon him.
Oh, I have that one, actually. Okay, so this is a Canadian phone company.
Switching to Geico. I'm sorry, but because hers is so random, you brought that up in the bedroom, and you started talking about Muhammad. Yeah.
Give me that point.
Yeah, just to prove I have that card.
Blank. That's why mums go to Walmart.
Oh boy.
Not mine. She's pissed at Walmart.
True. So is Shalena.
Like, she's going to Hy-Vee for everything, and it's like 3 times more, but that's how much she's pissed off. That woman can hold a grudge. Okay.
There we go. Got it.
Hold on. So, do you want to reveal first?
Estrogen.
That's why mums go to Walmart. Men discussing their feelings in an emotionally healthy way. That's why mums go to Walmart.
My God.
Or the UK equivalent, Iceland.
All right, Jenny in for that one, although Chloe's was really good.
Okay. What will I bring back in time to convince people that I am a powerful wizard?
What will I bring back in time to convince people I'm a powerful wizard?
Oh! This one that I just pulled is really funny.
Okay. Got it.
An erection that lasts longer than 4 hours. Oh.
Oh, dear God! I think Jenny has to win that one. Jenny has to win that one.
Okay, Chloe says. Oh, and the Planet Queen says she would bring the DeLorean.
True.
True.
Bam.
All right, Chloe.
Hi guys, welcome to TGI Fridays. Would you like to start the night off right with blank?
Oh God. Go ahead, Shalana. What would you start the night off with?
I'm ready.
Okay. The FLQ. I have no idea what the hell that is.
I forgot. Ugh, fuck. Maybe it's about bad one. That one actually. Let me check. If that's a bad one, I'm redoing it.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea what that means.
Oh, apparently. Hang on.
Oh, a Panic Q's answer would be a pina colada.
If you like pina colada.
Oh, it was a war.
Oh.
It was a crisis
Oh.
here in Canada.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna stick with that one.
Okay.
And what was
Tap
yours?
dancing like tap dancing like there's no tomorrow.
Because I'm more familiar with Chloe's.
Yeah, that's fine. I had to look it up, so it was the dead one, to be honest. Okay. What will always get you laid?
I was going to sound very egotistical and say showing up, but sadly, it's not a lie. I get a lot, I go anywhere with Paul or my friends, and I have, at least 3 guys, and they're always real creepy looking.
Okay, I'm just going to base this off of, just what I've seen with my boyfriend right now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
With my answer. You go first, Chloe, before I show mine.
Mouth herpes.
This one is sweet only because of what goes on with my boyfriend.
Okay. Aww. Jenny's because it's not gross.
Jenny's file.
All right.
My turn.
We have about 2 minutes. Kid tested, blank kid tested, mother approved.
Got it.
Okay, Jenny's is dying. Whoa! That's strangely relevant to the conversation we had before this.
Yeah. The
That's why I
arrival of
voted
pizza.
out.
Dang it! Point in the right direction. There we go.
Chloe, yeah.
Mine. Okay. Because I have a copy of that card, it's mine.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, last one, guys.
Okay.
My country tits of the
My country
sweet
tits of
land
the-
of blank.
Just show it.
It is, ladies and gentlemen, for those in American, my country is of the sweet land of blank.
Got it.
I've got my one.
Go ahead.
A bird that shits human turds.
Balls. Clay.
Yeah.
Sweet
All right.
land of
I'm
balls.
doing
God.
your pile first, so I'll count your one as well.
Okay.
Alright, let's see who wins.
Oh, Jenny, we're gonna have to do a thing together. So this is
Right.
your pile.
Okay.
This one's yours.
Yeah.
This one's yours.
Okay.
Yours.
Okay.
Trying to find another black card. So you got 4 on my end.
Okay. You. Gosh. That's yours. That's yours. Pretty sure you had that one. I can't remember which ones.
This is why I did it in separate piles.
I'm a bit of a bozo.
It happens.
Okay, so these two are yours. Do you remember who had the powerful wizard answer?
That was mine.
Yeah, so that's 3 yours. That was mine there. Okay. Fart Forward 5. Who was that one?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
You're asking me to remember things.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I think that was mine, actually.
I think that one was yours.
Yeah. The New Fad Diet, that was yours.
Yep.
Billionaire, that one was yours. Comedy goes to, I think that one was mine.
Yeah.
What's that sound? I think that one was yours.
I think that one was mine, yeah.
It's like baseball but with blank. That one was
I think it's... Yeah, I was gonna say.
This one was mine. This one was yours. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
I've got 7 on my end, so 15.
So you win.
Together.
Yeah, you win.
Alright, guys. Okay, so we've been at it for about 2 hours and 3 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and close out because I can barely stay coherent here.
Okay.
So we're going to thank everybody here in the chat, those that are still here, those who have come and gone, and also to always thank you, Miss Chloe. She is still working on her channel. When she has it up and running regularly, we will start posting it in the chat. And also, thank you, Jenny. Don't forget, Jenny, Planet Q's Queen, are over on Twitch. They have left their link right there in the chat. Let me go ahead and pull it up again here, if I can find it. Here we go. So this is their Twitch, so don't forget to come by there Wednesdays nights at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific, as they talk shit and have giggles. They are talking the Backstreet Boys. So I guess
this week,
at least hopefully they'll make fun of them. One can only
actually, I won't be. I might be. Next week, we're going to be talking about Joe Perry.
Okay. So this week it's Backstreet Boys. Next week it's Joe Perry. So don't forget to come to their Twitch and go see what it's all about. And guys, thank you so much for coming to our stream, listen to us talk about some very serious things, some messed up things, and having some giggles in the end. We will be seeing you next week, same time as always, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. 5:30
Half
Eastern
10
Standard
UK time.
Yep, 10:30 UK time. As always, we here at Smelling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye all.